Hello Saxo friends, Adrian here, the Sax Habit Coach, bringing you the best practice tips, tools and ideas to help you as a beginner saxophone player develop the practice habits and routines to master your saxophone faster. Now, my purpose is to serve, motivate and to inspire you. So in today's video, I want to give a big shout out to Emmy Cool. And Emmy Cool says, hey Adrian, been following you for a while now and I'm motivated to push. If you don't know what push is, it is play until something happens. After learning all the major scales, what next do I practice? Great question, Emmy Cool, and I'm going to seek to answer that question right about now. If it's your first time here and you have a question that you'd like me to answer, I'll make a video to answer you like I'm doing with Emmy Cool today. Leave your question below and I'll seek to answer you in one of my upcoming videos. All right, so after you would have learned your major scales, what do you practice? The best route to take is to start learning your major triads. And the major triads is made up of 3 basic notes: the root, the third, and the fifth in the scale. So we're going to use our G major triad. So to play your G major triad, you're going to use 3 major notes in the G major scale. That's your root, your third, and your 5th degree of the scale. So the G major triad is composed of G, 1, 2, 3, then your B, you're using your first index finger on your left hand, and then your D, which is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So that's your D. So G, B, and D. And you want to keep it in just 1 octave and play it through a couple times until you get it. After you would have learned playing it in root position, then you want to go to the inversion. So instead of playing from the G, then you're going to start playing from the B. So you go to B, then you go to your D, and then up to your G. And you play through that a couple of times. And then you want to play the second inversion. So now you're not going to start on the root or the third, you're going to start on the 5th. So you're going to go D, then you're going to go G, then you're going to go up to your B. After you would have played through your root position, your first and second inversions, then you want to take it all the way over the entire range of the horn. So you're going to start from your G and go all the way up to your high D, all the way back down to your low B, and end on your G, which is the root of the scale. Now, one thing to keep in mind when you are playing the G major triad or learning the triads is that you want to take the triads through all the keys. So you don't just want to learn the G major triad. You want to learn your C major triad, you want to learn your C sharp or D flat, then your D, then your E flat, your E, your F, and so on, all the way through the keys. And I've made a PDF file for you to reference all of these keys, and I've made them with first inversion, second inversion, and all the way over the full range of the horn. This PDF is available to all my patrons. So the link is in the description below. So Emmy Cool, learning your major triads, these are going to help you to become fluid on your horn, especially if you're learning to play by ear or you're getting better at playing by ear, and then you'll have a lot of flexibility as it relates to learning to play by ear even faster. One point that I want you also to keep in mind as you learn your triads is that you keep your fingers as closely to the keys as possible. possible. So when you're going from your G up to your B and up to your D, you want to keep those fingers really close, because when you begin to speed up the triads, the arpeggios, then that will allow you to play them smoothly and cleanly. So Emmy Cool, I'm glad you asked this question, and for all those who are watching this video, continue to practice, continue to push, to play until something happens. Peace.